American farmers are responsible for producing billions of tons of food every year, providing sustenance not only for Americans but for people all around the world. The US has done miracle in food because of a combination of factors, including technological advancements, government policies, the entrepreneurial spirit of American farmers, and the diversity of crops and growing regions in the country. In a warehouse near a soybean farm in Minnesota, farmers are preparing billions of soybean seeds for a new crop. Soybeans are grown in 15 states across the US, with Illinois, Iowa, and Minnesota having the largest growing areas. A tractor is used to sow the seeds, with about 128,000 seeds per acre sown each year. Minnesota has about 7.7 million acres of farmland used for soybean production, and the US has 88.3 million acres of soybean growing areas. Soybeans are an easy plant to cultivate, with the main tasks being spraying herbicides and fungicides and providing water for growth. After nearly 3 months, the soybean fields are ready for harvest, with thousands of harvesters and workers coming to work. In 2021, Minnesota produced 356 million bushels or 21.3 billion pounds of soybeans, while the US produced 4.4 billion bushels. Illinois and Iowa are major soybean producers. Most soybeans are used for animal feed, with poultry being the largest consumer, and the US exports about 1.7 billion bushels of soybeans per year, worth about $26 billion. Every year, in late April, the process of planting billions of bushels of corn begins in the United States. To sow the cornfields, large machines are used to plant around 34,000 seeds per acre. This year, approximately 2.25 million acres of farmland in Michigan will be dedicated to corn cultivation. In total, the US has 96.3 million acres of cornfields. Each acre of corn requires about 600,000 gallons of water throughout its lifespan. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, most varieties of corn take between 100 and 115 days to mature and be harvested. Iowa has the largest area dedicated to corn farming in the US, with 12.9 million acres, followed by Illinois with 11 million acres. After almost 4 months of growth, millions of corn plants are ready to be harvested. Thousands of agricultural machines and trucks are brought in to work the fields. The United States is the world's largest producer of corn kernels, yielding about 15.1 billion bushels per year, representing 34% of global corn production. Iowa is the largest producer of corn in the US with 2.7 billion bushels, followed by Illinois with 2.2 billion bushels and Nebraska with 1.7 billion bushels. However, 45% of corn kernel production is used for animal feed. 44% is converted into ethanol, and only 10% is used for food. The next part of the video takes us to almond farms in California to witness the cultivation and harvesting of tons of almonds. Planting almond trees typically starts in mid-February, which is the optimal time for seedlings to develop buds. Coverings are used to protect the seedlings from stem borers and limit sunlight. Almond trees usually take around 3 to 4 years to produce their first crop after planting. These water-intensive plants require regular irrigation, and their lifespan is typically between 25 to 28 years. Almond blossoms usually appear between February and March, and millions of honeybees are used to pollinate the flowers during this time. The almond fruit yield begins to decrease after the 20th year of a tree's lifespan. The time from flowering to harvesting almonds usually lasts from 5 to 6 months, depending on the climate. To harvest almonds, A shaking machine is used to shake the almond tree until all the fruit falls to the ground. This process is similar to harvesting olive or cherry orchards. After harvesting, hundreds of tons of almonds are transported to the factory for processing and packaging. If the number of almonds is too large to be processed all at once, they are gathered and transferred to the factory at a later time. Overall, the process of cultivating and harvesting almonds is complex and involves many steps, from planting to harvesting to processing and packaging. The video provides insight into the hard work that goes into producing almonds for consumption. Thanks for watching.